Hey, what is up guys? So today I'm going to be reposting a video where I react to carnivore cringe in Facebook carnivore forums. And the reason I'm reposting this video is because it's going to make my next video, which is a carnivore dating app parody, make a lot more sense. So if you've seen this video already, you can just click off, but in my opinion, you should probably watch it because it'll help refresh your memory and make the carnivore dating app parody just more funny. All right, enough with the intro. Let's get on with the video. I think, guys, I'm going to be actually switching to the carnivore diet after reviewing these testimonies because wow. And of course, I'm going to do it because why would I care about the large body of literature supporting a plant-based diet? Why would I care about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, okay, the largest body of nutritional experts on the planet, and their peer-reviewed statement that a vegan diet is suitable for all stages of life if appropriately planned? Why would I care about that when I could just go to Facebook and look at testimonies of people not being able to shit, okay, shitting their pants when they do shit, having no motivation, having no energy? Why would I not follow that diet? It sounds absolutely brilliant, and I think actually I'm going to change my name to Lifting Carnivore Logic because damn, I am just convinced by all this amazing science and these amazing shitting yourself experiences. All right, what's up guys? So I have a little bit of insanity to share with you guys today, which as we all know is extremely fun. So I have a little bit of a double agent infiltrating the carnivore community and the actual community forums that they have. And some of the things that they are saying are absolutely absurd and hilarious. So that person also has a page on Instagram called Carnivore Cringe. I highly recommend you go and follow it. As you'll see today, the stuff that is posted on there is absolutely just some of the funniest shit I've ever read. So today what we're going to be doing is just going over some of these insanely hilarious posts. So basically the posts are about people and their health problems that they're having while consuming a diet solely comprised of the rotting flesh of the innocent, the excretions of a bovine mammal, and of course, eggs. So yeah guys, what you're going to see in this video and what you are going to see is happening to these people is what happens when you decide to follow a diet that has no science backing it or no evidence backing it outside of random anecdotes on random Facebook internet forums. So guys, let's get into the video. And just a heads up, a lot of these posts have to do with shitting. Okay, so been carnivore for 3 months, just pooped out a big cluster of gray gallstones, still feel nauseous. Any advice would be appreciated. All right guys, so gray gallstones. So if anybody who doesn't know, gallstones are hardened deposits of digestive fluid, and a lot of the times these can be caused by high cholesterol in the bile of a person. So I'm really wondering, genuinely wondering, I'm not really sure if this is being caused by the consumption of a diet that is solely of foods that are high in cholesterol. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I'm in week 3 and I'm lacking motivation to work out anymore. I feel low energy. Yeah, so maybe your energy is so low because you're willingly depriving yourself of your body's #1 preferred energy source. That might be why. I'm not really sure, but maybe the reason you don't have energy is because you're not consuming your body's #1 preferred energy source. Okay, well, I did it at work last night. I trusted a fart. Fuck. Yeah, so apparently it's completely normal to just shit yourself on the carnivore diet. So they have this sort of saying in the community where they say don't trust a fart because, you know, when they fart, they end up shitting themselves. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a normality within the carnivore community to shit yourself. And I think that that as a collective fact revolving around all these people in the carnivore community is a really good sign that this diet is healthy. Just the fact that everybody knows that if they're going to fart, they might possibly shit themselves. Okay, so I've been suffering from straining / constipation / fissures since last 1.5 months, and I've been cutting off fiber to almost 0 since a week to heal. Can you folks please share any experiences you had on treating your hard stools / straining / fissures issues you had with a carnivore diet or otherwise? It would be helpful if you could include how long you had constipation, the time it took for healing, any experiences on how to include fiber once the issue is healed, bowel movements back to soft / not straining. Did you have anything other than eggs, meat during the healing process, like brewed coffee, tea, coconut milk, stevia, and vegetable broth? Okay, so I think the solution to this problem of constipation might be to actually consume more than 0 grams of fiber per day. I'm not sure, but that might be why you're constipated. Now, actually, just keep consuming none. I think that's a really good idea. And this person, if you didn't see, is now mentioning the introduction of plant foods to help potentially heal the issues that they're having. Now, last I checked, I'm pretty sure lions do consume things like brewed coffee and tea and stevia and vegetable broth. Those are meats, right? Those are things that carnivores eat, right? Okay, does anyone have a cheat day just so they can take a poop every once in a while asking for a friend? Okay, this person is literally asking if they can have a cheat day for doing something as simple as shitting, okay? Such a natural process that we all do, or at least most of us do on a daily basis. This person is asking, okay, if they can have a cheat day to do that. So yeah, guys, I think a really good sign that a diet is healthy is if you need a cheat day from the diet to be able to take a shit. That makes a lot of sense, guys. So please, if you're looking for a healthy diet, do one that makes you not be able to shit for 2 weeks and a diet that makes you have to stray away from the diet just to take a shit. I've been carnivore for 4 months and have now come down with gout. I'm in good physical shape. I've been really strict on my diet. Does anyone have advice? That says advise, please. Okay, so here's my advice. maybe consider lowering your red meat intake, because red meat intake has been positively associated with incidences of gout. Actually, no, just keep eating red meat around 17 times a day. I'm sure that that's really good for you. What do y'all do for energy since coffee is discouraged? Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say it again. I genuinely feel so bad for these people. They are literally convinced that consuming their body's #1 preferred energy source is a bad thing. And it's no coincidence that they're asking about energy sources, and they're probably gonna end up having to use stimulants, and I'm sure that coffee ends up helping them a lot. Now, this is the problem with the carnivore diet, okay? It puts you in a state where you're not consuming your body's #1 preferred energy source, okay? So you're going to feel like shit for a little bit and then go into a state called ketosis, where you're now using your fat source for energy. Now, fat, evolutionarily speaking, is literally just stored energy, okay? It's there for times of starvation and when you are in a situation where you are in a scarce environment when it comes to nutrition and food, okay? So these people are literally depriving themselves of immediate energy from carbohydrates so that they can put themselves in a deprived state of carbohydrates so that their body can now use fat stored energy for energy. So these people are living in an abundant first world where they are having an abundance of carbohydrates and all these foods and putting themselves willingly in a state of starvation to use fat, which is stored energy, to gain some energy. This is completely absurd. You don't need to do this. All you have to do is consume an abundance of carbohydrates and you will have all the energy you need. So again, guys, it's no coincidence that they are trying to look for different sources of energy outside of food, because they're not really getting much energy from the food they're eating, and they have to wait till they're in ketosis to have any sort of energy. And again, for the reasons I just stated, this is completely inefficient and not useful at all. Why not just have carbohydrates as the immediate energy source of your daily diet? We call this the carnivore turd. You ever take a shit and it feels like this is coming out? Okay, guys, just honestly, this is what happens when you decide to follow a diet that has no evidence supporting it outside of random anecdotes on Facebook forums, okay? So this diet is literally causing people to have the most hardened, crystallized seeming shits, and they're thinking that this diet is good for them. When there's an abundance of literature backing a plant-based diet, they still think this, and they're now choosing a diet that a random anecdote on the internet compelled them to try. This is the most unscientific way to operate, and this is why I think the carnivore movement is so laughable, because if you actually try to go and look for research on the carnivore diet, there is so little, and it's just mostly case studies or random anecdotes from people in Facebook forums. So guys, if you don't want crystallized shit, maybe consider following a diet that has an abundance of research on it as opposed to just random anecdotes online. Okay, does masturbation deplete us in vitamins and minerals? So I'm not sure if masturbation does deplete you. I'm pretty sure you do lose a bit of protein when you masturbate and ejaculate. But what I do know that does deprive your body of essential nutrients and nutrients that you need is consuming a diet that is very poor in micronutrients, such as the carnivore diet. So maybe consider consuming an abundance of plant foods, and then maybe your body won't be so depleted of nutrients and minerals. Okay, no power for the gym since I started carnivore 30 days ago. Lost all my motivation to do workouts since I'm always dizzy, affecting negatively my mental health if I can't work out. Eating a lot of meat and salt, electrolytes, don't know what else to do. Okay guys, this is literally what happens to me when I deprive myself of carbohydrates. When I was in high school, I tried a little bit of some keto and low carb stuff, and it was absolutely terrible. And I also waited too to get into ketosis, and it was still awful compared to how I feel when I eat carbohydrates. Now, of course, this is just anecdote, and I don't like to spout anecdote for evidence of my diet. So of course, just look at the research on plant-based diets. You can get all the energy you need. But yeah, guys, I really think that a diet is really healthy if it stops you from shitting, makes you need a cheat day to actually take a shit, negatively affects your mental health, and of course makes you have absolutely no motivation to do anything. That is a sign of a very healthy diet, guys. Please, guys, try the carnivore diet. It's absolutely the best. You can see from these testimonies, having no motivation, having poor mental health, that, I mean, dude, this is the diet that we should all be on, 100%. There's so much research backing it, so much. So 5 days in, my girlfriend just shits her pants on the couch. Is this part of adaptation? Any similar experiences? Oh, well, yeah, that's normal, dude. That's normal. Just let her continue to consume a diet that's making you shit, and that is also a diet where the community doesn't even trust farting because it's going to actually lead to you shitting your pants. Keep following that diet. It's a really good diet. I can't express how much research there is supporting this diet. Almost as much research as John Venus provided for no longer being vegan. So about 0. It's a huge number, huge number. A month into carnivore and still having bad heartburn. No energy either. Any advice? Thanks. Damn, no energy and heartburn a month into being carnivore. That sounds very healthy and very ideal. I think, guys, I'm going to be actually switching to the carnivore diet after reviewing these testimonies because, wow. And of course, I'm going to do it because why would I care about the large body of literature supporting a plant-based diet? Why would I care about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, okay, the largest body of nutritional experts on the planet, and their peer-reviewed statement that a vegan diet is suitable for all stages of life if appropriately planned? Why would I care about that when I could just go to Facebook and look at testimonies of people not being able to shit, okay, shitting their pants when they do shit, having no motivation, having no energy? Why would I not follow that diet? It sounds absolutely brilliant, and I think actually I'm going to change my name to Lifting Carnivore Logic because, damn, I am just convinced by all this amazing science and these amazing shitting yourself experiences. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If this was your second time watching the video, then I hope you enjoyed it a second time. Please stay tuned for the Carnivore dating app parody. It will be the next video that I post. As per usual, like, comment, and subscribe. If you support my work and want to support me on Patreon, the link is in my description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Dude, even vegans don't get your weird, stupid wannabe sense of irony here. Who's your audience? Nobody gets these dumb jokes. Dude, even vegans don't get your weird, stupid